So we have the heroes in the MCU I would like to see in Avengers Doomsday. Now it's time for the characters I don't particularly want to see. Starting out this list is Scarlet Witch herself. Look, I used to be the absolute biggest fan of Wanda Maximoff. I love Elizabeth Olsen. But this character has been botched to the end of the world. Elizabeth Olsen has confirmed she's not in the movie, which you never quite tell with MCU actors. They can always lie. But I don't want to see her. I just don't think there's anything left with Wanda Maximoff. I think America is going to appear in the Young Avengers, but I just don't want to see this character again. It's just such a nothing character. Just hate Multiverse of Madness and everything it stands for. I just want to just forget that ever happened. I think I speak for all of the internet when I say I don't want to see She-Hulk. I think generally Marvel should just move on from shows and movies that haven't worked, and She-Hulk is definitely one of them. I mean, they cancelled it, didn't they? What more evidence do you need? I don't see how a character like this is going to work amidst the team of Avengers. Likewise, the Eternals, because you really just don't need to include every character. Like, they could just exist as past heroes that had their time. They're just too powerful, they don't really make sense in the grand scheme of things. And the fact that Eternals 2 isn't really happening, then that just kind of solidifies they're not going to be in it. I love Emilia Clarke, but this character was just an absolute misfire. I mean, Secret Invasion was a misfire. Let's not have a character who can absorb everyone else's powers. That's just going to be too ridiculous. I don't want to see Echo either. I just don't care for that character. I never did from Hawkeye, and certainly not in her own show. Plus, what exactly would this character bring to the team? I don't know. I do love Daredevil. I love Charlie Cox as Daredevil, but what exactly would he do on the team? I'd like to keep the Daredevil aspect of the MCU to its own thing. Now, I love Moon Knight. I love that series. I think Oscar Isaac gave the best performance out of all the MCU, and I'll die on that hill. But I just want to see his story pay off in his own series than a tentpole movie. Nebula is another character I really love. In fact, she's probably my favourite of the female heroes in the MCU. But I just want to see her story perfectly wrapped up. I feel like she's got a great happy ending considering everything she's been through. Likewise, I don't want to see Drax, although that's pretty much confirmed that he's not going to be in it since Dave Bautista doesn't want to do these kind of roles anymore. Finally, Wesley Snipes' Blade. Now, Deadpool and Wolverine's cameo for him was just perfect. I feel like with him being in Doomsday, that's milking it a bit. I think Deadpool and Wolverine was the perfect send-off for him. Unless we make that Logan-style send-off that Ryan Reynolds is pushing for.